Hi, it's a Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to go over my January favorites with you. There's a lot. I'm gonna jump right in. There have been two base products that I have been in love with and used nonstop this month. I normally don't wear a lot of foundation, but these products have been so beautiful. I just continually go back to them. One's drugstore and one's high-end. But I have been in love with this Camo CC cream from e.l.f. I have the shade Fair 120N. I don't know, is this their eyeliner shade? It might be. But what I really like about this is one pump, it gives me really beautiful coverage. I can use it with a kind of a buffing foundation brush, or I can use a damp beauty sponge to blend it in. I feel like the beauty sponge gives me just a lighter, more skin-like feel, and I get a little bit more coverage with a brush like this. So sometimes I'll apply it this way, and then in certain areas where I feel like it might be a little heavy, I may go over it with a sponge. I feel like you really do get beautiful skin-like finish with this product. The other product that I have been in love with this month has been the Daydream Cushion Foundation from Cosmetics. This is so light, so skin-like, it's dewy. The one problem I have with this is I have some, you can see, some real severe lines across my forehead. This settles into those lines in under 10 minutes. So if I don't set the rest of my face, the one place I will set is my forehead, and that keeps it from kind of settling into those crinkles. I really like the look of this. This is more perfected skin, and this is more coverage for your flaws. Somebody recommended that I try the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. This is so good. It's very much like the one from Lancome. This one's $26.50 and this is like under 10 at the drugstore. I'm now converted to trying this. I did try high-end mascara. I had to know what the new Idole Lancome mascara was all about. I really like it. I'm wearing it today. I'm still struggling. I don't do really well with more of these kind of rubber bristle wands. I don't feel like I can make a mess with them in no time flat. I'm trying to get in there. The next thing I know, I have mascara on my lid, or I'll catch my eye and I'll blink and I'll have transfer down here. I'm a mess with mascara anyway, but a rubber bristle wand always just makes it like, danger, danger. But I love the way this makes my lashes look. I've heard some people have had problems with it smudging and kind of ruining a whole eye look, like it just doesn't stay where they put it. I have not had that problem. This has stayed and has looked really gorgeous. I made a couple of purchases from Cosmetics, another one that I love. Oh, this is their Illustrative liner, brush liner. This is so beautiful. It's absolutely perfect. This is the shade just brown. It's the smallest, tiniest little brush tip. It's perfection. I now want one in black and it's worth every single penny. I have a perpetually leaky left eye that kind of dissolves anything I put there. Not this. Not this, and I'm so happy. I'm wearing liquid liner again for the first time. Now, if you're looking for a drugstore option that is not in the $20 range like the Cosmetics, might I suggest this? This was something I tried because I saw a recommendation from Emily Noel. This is the Milani Waterproof Stay Put Matte Eyeliner. This actually is really good. It's what I'm wearing today. Again, these are the first time in like 5 years that I've reached for liquid liner that I found something that doesn't get completely dissolved and eaten away by my leaky left eye. Because it starts to, weep, and then I'll like touch it and do this. The next thing I know, I'm wiping away makeup. But this has been good. And this has been amazing. I have fallen in love with cream blushes. In the past, handful of months, I've been trying a lot of stuff. One of my favorites from the drugstore is this one from Milani. This is called their Cheek Kiss Cream Blush. This is the shade Nude Kiss. It's just a really beautiful product. If you look at it, it looks really shiny in the pan, but it is just the most beautiful. It blends beautifully. I like this on a light to no makeup day. I like it on top of foundation that hasn't been set with powder. But if you need to set your face, put your foundation on, put that down, then set and keep going with powder products. The other cream blush I've been addicted to, and I have been using it so much, is this from Rituel de Fille. This is their Color Nectar Pigment Balm. This is in the shade Bloodflower. It looks a little scary because it's a lot. But it's beautiful. And when you put it on and you start kind of tapping it out, it goes from intimidating to like the perfect just in from the cold flush for my fair cheeks. I love this. The other thing that's nice about this is it doesn't end up staying really balmy. I feel like the Milani keeps its kind of balmy tack. This one does not. I didn't blend this part here, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I love this on the lips. I tried it on cheeks, lips, and eyes the other day because you can with this. And it was the most beautiful monochromatic, super easy. It had a little concealer. I had this on, a little whisper of mascara and brows, and it was like, whoa, I love this. I have a lot of lip products. I always have a lot of lip products. Okay, let's go through this quickly. I didn't think I was gonna like this. This is the Luxe Lip Oil from Colourpop, and this is in their Gen Zen shade. You can see I've used like half the tube. This is what I keep in my purse to keep my lips hydrated underneath my mask, because when you put it on, there's no color to it. It looks kind of pink in here, but it doesn't translate. So if this kind of gets outside of my lip line, I don't end up with clown mouth. That's what I love. It also is really hydrating and comfortable. Another thing I've used almost all of, I haven't used this one as much. This one's been living in my purse. I love this. This is the Tower 28 Jelly Gloss, and this is in the shade XOXO. So it is more of kind of like a sheer kind of pinky red. On a no makeup day, this is gorgeous. It also has a really nice slip to it, but it's not sticky and it doesn't collect and string in the corners, which is a huge plus for me. The other lip balm I've been addicted to has been from Milk. It's their Kush lip balm. This is just the green dragon shade, which is like the clear shade, even though it's green. But do you see how much I've used? I can't believe how much of this I've gone through. I feel like I've used at least a third of it and I haven't even had it a month. This lives in my purse. This is great. I mean, if I were to swatch it for you, it really doesn't look like much. You can barely see it here. It's hardly shiny at all, but it feels really good. And it's kind of like a nice thick formula. So I've been using this under my mask if I'm out and my lips are feeling dry. It's very nourishing and I love it a lot. I picked up 2 new shades of the Revlon Super Lustrous Glass Shine lipsticks. I had for the longest time, somewhere around here, I can't find it. I had the shade Fire and Ice, which is kind of like a corally, tomatoey red. And I loved it. And I loved the formula, but I kept telling myself, you don't need any more glossy lipsticks. You don't need any more glossy lipsticks. And I went and got another one. I got the shade Nude Illuminator. I'm using both of these as a combo right now, but that's Nude Illuminator. And then I got the shade Glossed Up Rose, which is just a little bit more pink leaning. So what I love about these is that they're comfortable, they are hydrating, they don't feel heavy on the lips, they don't feel greasy, but my lips feel so good when I wear them. And these have been like a super gem. They really remind me of the YSL Rouge Volupté Shine lipsticks, those oil and stick formulas, almost exactly like this. So beautiful. Another lip product I have been loving is this. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Polish. This is the shade Date Night. It's a beautiful kind of mauve-y pink, but it's like it's a lip gloss. So but see how high shine it is? It's like ridiculous. And I feel like it looks, is it just me? But I feel like it looks a little bit darker on the skin than it does in the tube. I like this a lot. Another product I have surprisingly been reaching for a lot is this other Revlon lip product. This is their Color Stay Satin Ink, and this is in the shade Silky Sienna. This one's different. I feel like the shades are kind of similar. This one's a little deeper. This is the Silky Sienna here. What's interesting about this is it's like a liquid lipstick, but it never dries down matte. You are going to get a little bit of transfer. I noticed that on the rim of my coffee cup. I notice it on my water bottle. I noticed it there, but you don't lose a lot. I wore it for 5.5 hours and I had a little bit of patchy missing in the middle. But normally with a liquid lipstick that dries down matte, I have to remove all of it and then put it on again. And my lips end up feeling flaky, dry, abused, like a desert. This right here, you can apply another layer over the top of itself and it doesn't get balled up or flaky or look unhappy. It reapplies over itself really well. I did also wear this for half an hour underneath the mask and it didn't come out looking like I had a clown mouth. I'm in love with this. This is a liquid lipstick that I can get behind. It's not like your traditional liquid lipsticks that dry down matte. This one does not dry down matte. This is the Infinite Lip Cloud from Cosmetics. And this is the shade Red Divine. Wow. It's beautiful. It's my new favorite red lip. This is so good. It never gets dry. It never gets flaky. All the things I hate about a liquid lipstick, where I feel like my lips are just shrinking in size like a raisin, drying in the sun. Doesn't happen with this. My lips look pillowy and soft. They never get dry or tight. And it's so beautiful. It stays where you put it. There is minimal transfer like there is with this Revlon formula, but I feel like the Revlon is just a little shinier, and this one is definitely matte. I love this so much. Another thing I've been absolutely loving is actually painting my nails. I used to paint my nails like 2 to 3 times a week for years, like 8+ years, and I had really nice, long, luxurious nails. 1.5 years ago, I cut all my nails off, I quit polishing them, and I started playing my harp again. You can't have long nails and play the harp. My favorite new discovery, and I'm sure it's been out for a while, but I just discovered it, was this product by Essie. This is called Expressi. And it's a nail polish that you put on your bare nail, you don't need a base coat, and it dries in under a minute. So by the time I have one hand done and I'm going to the other, the nails are dry. And I find that if I take my time and I'm careful, one good coat of this one here is Seize the Minute. This one is beautiful and works in one coat. So I had 2 products this month that did not work for me. The first, I'm sad to say, is from e.l.f. This is their Hydrating Core Shine Lipstick. Now, I love that it has this little heart in the center. I also think that the color is pretty. This, by the way, is the shade Lovely. That kind of stripe in the middle of no color is from the heart, but when you smush your lips together, it takes care of it. What was a total miss for me was the scent. I don't know. I don't know if this one is turned in its past. It's trying to smell sweet and fruit-like, but it's just so not good. I have a very sensitive nose, and I don't mind scented products, just certain scents really bother me. And this is one that when I put it on, I felt like the scent lingered and it was right under my nose. I just couldn't handle the smell of this. If you don't have a really sensitive nose, you might like these. I felt like it felt nice on the lips. I feel like the color was kind of a nice kind of peachy shade, but I think I'm gonna let my almost 13-year-old have this. She likes it. It doesn't bother her. I didn't bring up the whole, what do you think about the smell? I think she might actually enjoy this. The other product that I tried this month that was definitely not for me is this. It's the new Mega Last Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer from Wet n Wild. I really wanted to love this. I remember reading that it has like some sort of hydration in the formula. Initially, I really liked this. I felt like it looked nice. I felt like that as I was blending it in under my eyes, it didn't feel like instantly dry. I felt like it gave really good coverage. And when I powdered it, it looked like I had no problems. Like my under eyes were really, really nice. Then about 5 or 6 hours into the day, I took a look at myself and then I was like, what? My under eyes were so dry, and the concealer, now I'd already set it with powder, and I set it with an Hourglass powder, which I use all the time under my eyes, and it works with every other concealer that I have. But this one, so I knew it wasn't the powder, I had like little craggy lines where the concealer had kind of sunk into like my fine lines, and then it started to look like it was dry. It almost looked like I could, put a little piece of nail under there and flick up a chunk of it. It was bad. And I was like, oh, this is not good. And then by the end of the day, like at 12 hours when I was ready to wash my face, I took another look in the mirror and I was like, never again. Now, my skincare had not changed. I had not used a different eye cream. I did not use a different face cream. I was using the same everything, and all my other concealers look amazing. This did not work for me. I would love to know if you had any products that you absolutely love that were kind of your hero products for this month. It doesn't have to be new. It could be something that you already own from your collection. Or if you tried something that just didn't work, maybe you forgot about it and you rediscovered it and you were like, oh, why did I ever like this in the first place? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.